I've been going to PT lately because I got in an accident, right? And every time I go to PT, it's the same thing. We do open books, and we do, I don't know what their names are, but I do it over and over and over and over and over and over again, and they're stupid exercises. So my own PT is this. It's called passive limb suspension, and from its passive origin, it can become active. So, like right now, obviously, I'm active. So, you can use the resistance of the bands in different angles to press against what would be chi. In since the resistance is there, it creates a larger presence of chi. It's sort of a little cheat code because you press and you're like, oh, what's stopping me? And it's the chi. So with this angle of exercise, the options that it gives you, right? I mean, there are many variations as to what muscles, portions of muscles, what fascial units we can strengthen with resistance in a flowing 360 degree and beyond range of motion. So, like for instance, right here, I'm working on my mid back, trying to create, it's like extension, but it's more expansion when you talk about the middle of you, the very middle. Because which way are we extending? Obviously, we want to try and open. And with these bands now, I can, and using my body weight, I can fall into the resistance. And it's like I'm falling. And since my limbs are passive, I can allow them into these very, very vulnerable positions. Bony landmarks coming together to create, through a joint, through the tendons and ligaments it takes to form a joint, all of it. So you can, since there's a weightlessness to this, where you're not using your hands to hold yourself up, because your hands can be free, your arms just go where they need to go, and there's no tension in your hands, which sets this apart from a lot of therapies. Sets it apart from many a therapy. So as you can see, through my passive limb suspension, you can do a far more ranging in motion, far less limited is what I'm saying. So when I go to the PT, which I've been to 10 times, I feel like I'm going backwards. It's a tremendous waste of my time, right? So I come here and get what I know is a tremendous usage of my time. This is a tremendous usage of my time. If you guys could feel the resistance involved right here and what it takes to move and press away naturally without straining or stressing or worrying about your breath or worrying about having to go, this is just a flow. You can be closer to nature with your movements and what you choose to strengthen the key to remember with this are the angles. Leaning in, finding an angle of emotion. And working through that long line of fascial articulation. Anyway, just wanted to pass along my therapy, passive limb suspension, that becomes active from its passive origin. It's whatever you want it to be. And you can easily free yourself from the shackles. And watch this. It even gets better. It even gets better. Watch. You go zip, 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 down. You go zip, 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 down. And we have both resistance bands with the cuffs completely wrapped up together and ready to use next time. Anyway, I love you. This is resistant, what do we call, oh, we're calling it passive limb suspension, the movie. I love you. Yeah, passive limb suspension, the movie. I like it.